Welcome to a new episode of Democracy at the Crossroads, a platform where we speak truth to power. Today, our focus will be on the judiciary. To be more specific, the focus is on the utterances of two judges of the Calcutta High Court who delivered a stinging judgment against the Mamata Banerjee government yesterday. These two honorable judges are Justice Tapabrata Chakravarti and Justice Rajsekhar Mantha. The division bench, consisting of Justice Chakravarti and Justice Mantha, in the verdict yesterday, cancelled all other backward classes OBC certificates issued by the West Bengal government after 2010. This verdict is likely to affect 5 lakh OBC certificates issued by the Mamata government since 2011 when her party came to power. The reason advanced by the court to cancel these OBC certificates was primarily technical, procedural deficiencies. The court said that the government didn't follow the clearly delineated process laid out in the 1993 Act. These are the exact words of the court. A class is declared as OBC not only because it is backward, based on scientific and identifiable data, but also on the basis of such class being inadequately represented in the services under the state. Such inadequacy is required to be assessed vis-a-vis the population as a whole, including other unreserved classes. However, the pro forma published by the Commission and as annexed to the writ petition does not conform to the provisions of the 1993 Act. There are deficiencies galore in the said pro forma, the court said. The court went on to make another specific point to corroborate its argument. It said, no data was disclosed on the basis of which it was ascertained that the concerned community is not adequately represented in the services under the government of West Bengal. The said reports, if at all they were available, were never published, and as such, none could avail the opportunity to file any objection to the same. These are very valid reasons to cancel the OBC classifications done by the Mamata government after it came to power. Had the court stopped at mentioning these inadequacies and discrepancies in the government action, and on that basis nullified the 5 lakh plus OBC certificates, that would have been the true administration of justice, which is what the courts are meant for. But the problem arises when judges start dog whistling. They start playing the Hindu-Muslim card the way politicians do. Tell me why this judgment of the Calcutta High Court attracted the instant attention of the BJP leadership? Do you know? Why did the Prime Minister and the Home Minister of the country, no less, seized of this verdict within minutes of the judgment having been delivered? and went to town hailing the verdict.
कोलकाता हाई कोर्ट ने इस इंडी अलायंस को एक बहुत बड़ा तमाचा मारा है। कोर्ट ने 2010 के बाद से जारी सारे ओबीसी सर्टिफिकेट कैंसिल कर दिया है।
Well, it's because a majority of the beneficiaries of these OBC classifications are the Muslim community. And we know Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah are currently waging a no-holds-barred communal campaign targeting the Muslims for the appeasement of the Hindu vote bank. These two unabased criminal polarizers are going around the country inciting the fear that if the opposition India alliance came to power, it would give the OBC reservation to all Muslims, and Hindus currently enjoying the OBC quota would be taken out of the reservation fold. Well, this is a blatant falsehood. No one can take away the OBC status of Hindus. But the BJP as a political party thrives and is prospering by spreading falsehood, by fear-mongering. The only way it can win election is by doing majority communal appeasement. But then, that's its character. That's its passport to power. Yes, our democracy is undermined by such patently communal party. It's indeed a tragedy that a large chunk of our middle class have been brainwashed by its communal propaganda. But then such brazenly communal elements can be kept in check only by a fiercely independent judiciary wedded to the true constitutional values. However, our democracy will be gravely undermined when some members of our judiciary fall into that trap of rabid communal propaganda. It's perhaps a matter of coincidence that this verdict came out yesterday when the national elections, including elections in West Bengal, are on, and when the BJP leaders, led by the Prime Minister Modi, are mounting a virulent campaign that the opposition would snatch away the OBC quota from Hindus and give them away to Muslims. Well, that may be a coincidence. We have to accept it. That this verdict came in the midst of the elections. But then, is it also a coincidence that the honorable judges used almost the same words about the Muslims, just as the Islamophobic leaders of the BJP do? Let me quote these honorable judges. This court is of the view that the selection of 77 classes of Muslims as backward is an affront to the Muslim community as a whole. Pray, can I ask these honorable judges, why should it be an affront? What such a committee report had shown with data and evidences in 2006 continues to be the truth today. Muslims continue to be the poorest lot in percentage to population terms. So why should it be an affront for a majority of Muslims to be identified as a backward? Is it an affront to the Hindu community as a whole that a majority of Hindus have been classified as backward? Listen further to what the two honorable judges say. This court's mind is not free from doubt that the said community has been treated as a commodity for political ends. Do you see the language? The language that the Muslims are used as a commodity for political ends. This is exactly the language used by Narendra Modi's and Amit Shah's of BJP while targeting the opposition parties. Are our honorable judges echoing the words of these BJP leaders? Just as Modi Shah keep talking about the Muslim vote bank, our honorable judges have left no one in doubt. They have internalized the BJP RSS lingo in their vocabulary, and that finds expression in their judicial verdict. Listen to this sentence. When the honorable judges say that the selection of 77 classes of Muslims as backward and their inclusion in the OBC quota is nothing but vote bank politics. Look at the strange logic. If you ask for inclusion of Hindu groups in the OBC quota, then that is social justice. But if you ask for inclusion of Muslims in the OBC quota, then that is vote bank politics. When judges of the High Court internalize such perverse logic, then our justice system is doomed. What the two judges of Calcutta High Court, Justice Chakrabarti and Justice Manta, wrote in their judgment yesterday was just not dog whistling. It was the language of a communal mindset, a mindset which Narendra Modi's and Amit Shah's of BJP display in ample measure. Our honorable judges said that the OBC reservation given by the Mamata government is an affront to democracy and the constitution. I would say, by echoing the communal mindset of the BJP and the RSS, knowingly or unknowingly, I'm afraid our honorable judges have done a dishonorable act, and their act is an affront to our democracy and our constitution.